10 ways to get a better SEO ranking in Google. Brands and their marketing teams have loads of things they need to count nowadays. They need to count their number of likes, followers, retweets, comments, shares, tags, mentions, etc. Plus, if you're still in business, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic, you should also remember to count your blessings. According to data shared by Statista, Google is still the most popular website worldwide and gets more than 86 billion total monthly visits. To put this in perspective, Facebook gets only 20 billion total monthly visits, while Instagram and Amazon attract just over 4 billion respectively. As a matter of fact, for the past decade Google held the first spot as the most popular website. 1. Focus on on-page SEO. In 2022, on-page optimization remains one of the easiest ways to boost your rankings on Google. Not only doesn't it take a lot of time to do, but you'll also see results quickly. In short, it refers to all the elements that appear on the pages of your website that you can optimize, like headlines, page titles, and images. On the other hand, off-page SEO, which is just as important, has to do with creating relevance for search engines by, for example, getting more backlinks, a key topic that we'll focus on in more detail later in this article. 2. Don't neglect technical SEO. In short, technical SEO refers to making sure that your website is designed in such a way that search engines will be able to crawl and index it easily. Content is still king, but if the search engines can't find, crawl, and index your pages, all your efforts will be in vain. Security. Google gives preference to websites that have HTTPS, short for Hypertext Transfer Protocol secure. Basically, it helps to make sure that any information that gets sent between the website and user is secured. If for some strange reason you don't have HTTPS yet, make it a priority to get an SSL certificate in 2022 to authenticate the identity of your website. 3. Don't settle for low-quality content, ever. Backlinks, links posted on a third-party website that link back to your website, play a massive role in Google's algorithm. So, one of your main goals should be to get visitors to share your posts on social media. And, you can only expect visitors to do that if you post high-quality content regularly. Not only do backlinks show that users find your content useful, but it also helps to show to others that you're knowledgeable about your niche. And, the more people who link to your content, the more it's telling Google that your content is credible and shareable. However, you shouldn't just create content, sit back, and wait for others to share it. Instead, you should actively try to pursue it by contacting other authoritative websites and brands and asking them if they would be interested in publishing a guest post that you've written. 4. Create internal links. While we've written a lot about the importance of backlinks, you should also focus on creating internal links. An internal link is a hyperlink that links to another page on the same domain. In short, they help Google with finding and indexing your web pages. One of the advantages of using internal links is that the anchor text may match the content exactly. So, they're pretty straightforward to create and you don't have to rely on other third-party websites. Ideally, you should place the internal links toward the beginning of the web page. This can also help to improve your bounce rate, and by improve we mean lower, but more about this later. 5. Include LSI keywords. LSI keywords, aka latent semantic indexing, refers to related phrases that a search engine like Google can use to get a better understanding of a page's content. However, they're not entirely synonyms, but rather phrases and words that are closely connected to your main keyword. For example, if your main keyword is influencer marketing, LSI keywords can be words and phrases like social media, marketing campaigns, brands, Instagram, marketers, endorsements, etc. You get the idea. 6. EAT, more. While SEO is one of the main buzzwords whenever Google rankings are discussed, Google EAT is another 3-letter acronym that can help you in the new year. Basically, it stands for expertise, authority, and trust. These are 3 elements that Google looks at when working out the ranking potential of your website. It's even more important if your website focuses on so-called YMYL topics, aka your money or your life. These typically include content that offers medical, legal, safety, or financial information. Expertise refers to the credibility and experience of your authors. When visitors land on your website, will they find content written by authors who are trustworthy and experienced? 7. Match search intent. Do you know what your target audience actually wants to know about the topics that you plan to write about? You might think that they already know all the basics about a topic like influencer marketing and want to know all the in-depth details, or vice versa. Basically, Google rewards the websites that share content that people are searching for most often. What does your target audience typically enter into Google's search bar? Do they turn to the internet for how-to guides, real-life examples, or tips for beginners? One way to make sure that your content matches search intent is to look at the content that ranks on the first page. 8. Improve your bounce rate. If visitors land on your site, look at one of your pages and return back to the search page in a matter of seconds, it will hurt your search rankings. To Google, this is an indication that users aren't impressed with your website. In other words, a lower bounce rate shows that users actually enjoy browsing your site. Not only is a low bounce rate better for search ranking, but it will also mean that visitors have more time to get better acquainted with your brand, which can help to increase sales and customer loyalty. After all, isn't this your real goal at the end of the day? 9. Incorporate video. A lot has been written about content and keywords. Most of the time, this is immediately associated with written content like blog posts, white papers, state-of-the-industry reports, etc. However, content can, and should, also be in the form of video. In fact, nowadays, you're more likely to see videos pop up in the form of video carousels in the search results than in the past. Remember, Google offers not only text results, but also video, images, and news articles to help create a better user experience. In addition to embedding videos on your web pages, it can also help to create your own YouTube channel where you upload these videos. Not only will it attract the attention of Google, but it can also keep visitors on your site for longer, which also helps to signal to the search engines that your website matches search intent. 10. Share statistical data. From time to time, you can also try to include content, like facts and figures, that others can quote on their own blogs. Content creators often link back to statistics, which can earn you valuable backlinks. You can, for example, add it in the form of an infographic. As mentioned earlier, adding visuals like infographics can also help to lower your bounce rate, which in return will also improve Google search page rankings. If you regularly read our blog, you would know that we love to publish stats. As Exhibit A, aka the screenshot below, shows, it has helped us to create numerous backlinks, and from authoritative sources, if we may boast a bit. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.